Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Sean Collin YouTube channel. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to remove this part of your tailgate right here if you have a lower model trim like a STX. I'm going to show you guys how to remove this trim so you can paint match it. Alright, it's pretty simple, and if you guys have looked at the higher trim trucks, the XLTs, Lariats, King Ranch, Platinum, they all have this part paint matched. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to achieve that same look. So it's pretty simple, but let's get into it. All right, first what you're gonna do is you're gonna unlock the truck like I didn't do. All right, once you have the tailgate unlocked, go ahead and open it. There's a panel right here that you're gonna remove. I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, for this, there are 8 T25 Torx that you have to remove. Lift that up just like that. All right, so once you're in here, this is the actual actuator. So when you pull your tailgate handle, this little rod right here moves this thing, and then that unlocks each bedside, right? So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to disconnect this piece, this little plastic piece out of here, because this is this plastic piece with this rod connects to the actual tailgate handle. So you're gonna have to remove that. You just basically take some pliers, you pinch in these two sides right here, and then you push it through. All right, so this is what it looks like when you disconnect that rod. You're gonna look through, you get two, I believe they're either 8 or 10 millimeter bolts right here. So there's one there, one there. Those help hold the tailgate handle in place. And then you also have these little clips right here that hold it in place. So you're gonna remove these two bolts, and then you're gonna basically pull the front, and I'll show you guys what it looks like to pull the front to get those clips out. All right guys, so once you've taken those two nuts off, they're both 10 millimeter, you basically, through the other side of the tailgate, you can push with your fingers, just push these clips through, and then you have it, it'll kind of hang like this. What you want to do now is you want to disconnect these electrical connections so you can actually take this part off. All right guys, so this is what the handle looks like from the backside whenever you get it off. And what you want to do when you paint this is you want to be able to remove this handle piece right here so you can get the paint around the edges whenever you paint all this thing. So you're going to paint it as if it's like two separate pieces, right? Also, you want to probably take off the camera and the light so you don't paint over those. So I'll show you how to do that as well. But to take the handle apart, you're going to take this spring and depress this piece down. And then these pins right here, so this pin right here and this pin right here, both pull out. All right, the best way I found to remove the pins, so you see they have like little threads right here. So this pin came out of this side, is you just take a screwdriver and go in between the plastic. Be careful because you don't want to mess up the plastic, but just give it a little bit of a turn and it'll pop out. All right, so you'll have to do some finagling to get this out of the way. Be mindful of this green plastic clip as you're taking it out because it is kind of like brittle, so just be careful not to break that. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to remove the camera and the light from the assembly. So these are going to be T20 Torx bits that you're going to use to remove. So be careful because this is into plastic, so be careful taking this out. Don't torque it too hard. All right, so this is what the pieces are going to look like before you paint them. You can see the cameras are out and everything, and I got them disassembled. There's also two little rubber things that go right here. I'd like to take them out because just paint all this all over this and then put the rubber pieces back in afterwards. It's just kind of how the handle rests on that little rubber piece. And then take this piece off so you can get all the sides of it. So I'm going to take this and drop it off at paint because I am not a painter. I cannot do that, but I can disassemble stuff and get it ready. If you are going to paint these, you want to kind of smooth them out a little bit because you see they got like a texture on them. So if you smooth them out prior to painting, with some high grit sandpaper, it makes it a lot more smooth so it can look kind of like the rest of the truck. I got these back from the paint shop today. As you can see, they smoothed these bad boys out and then they painted them. They did a really good job. So I'm going to reassemble this pretty much the same way that you disassemble it and put it back on the truck. All right, here's what the handle looks like all installed. Nice clean look. Looks like, you know, factory paint, and it's nice looking all paint matched. So the next thing I'm going to do the truck after this video is I'm going to put on the trimmer rear bumper, which the trimmer rear bumper has the exhaust cutouts and it'll have dual exhaust. So I'll be going from the single exhaust to the dual exhaust, which I have a factory dual exhaust I'll be putting on. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys all watching. Let me know if you have any questions about this install. It's pretty straightforward. Just make sure when you put it back on that you just install it the same way that you removed it. And make sure that when you put it back on that you lift this top piece up. And there's like a little lip for part of this that goes under here just to get it fitting all smooth. So see you guys next time.